Alright, welcome back into Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Yes, this is the new Souls-like, kind of taking the whole genre by storm, you know. Ever since Black Myth Wukong and a few other games like that, like Wulong Fallen Dynasty as well, these games have kind of been mixing Chinese mythology, hack and slash, and Souls-like together. And they're sort of become on their own genre. It's really cool. Kind of breakout successes. I remember when this game was first shown off and then Xbox grabbed the Game Pass exclusivity with it. I was like, yep, that's a no-brainer for me. And you have to kind of check yourself and remember it kind of gets surreal when you finally get to play these games. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. This is really, really fun. I like this more than Black Myth Wukong. It's far more open. The exploration is reminiscent of Dark Souls 1, which was a banger, you know. So yeah, we've been kind of struggle busting through this. It doesn't help, or it doesn't hurt, that we got some serious jigglies going on as well. You gotta love the Eastern devs. They're not afraid to show beautiful women as, you know, they want. And, you know, so, like, here's the thing, right? You call it fan service and clickbait and all this, but the ladies ain't complaining either, you know? You go look at people playing Stellar Blade right now on Twitch, and I guarantee you it's, if not, you know, a 70-30, you know, with more women playing it than men. I swear to God, even if they're NFTs or whatever they call it, VTubers and stuff. Fucking hell, NFTs. Alright, so the last time we played this, we ran into a beautiful, like, forest, and it's starting to get more about aviation and avians and all that. So the story for this is kind of based on Chinese mythology, centered around immortality and the idea of an avian bird-like god that everybody worships. So a plague has gripped the world called the Feathering. Speaking of jiggly jiggles, I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I am, underneath it all, a gooner. So even so everyone has been getting this plague where they're basically turned into zombies and all these feathers burst out of them and just turning into monsters. But this specific girl here, this Wuchang, she's kind of an ex-pirate. She's lost a lot of her memories, and she seems to, instead of turning into a monster, seems to be able to utilize the feathering, as it's called, where we get these cool feathers coming out of. So it's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. With Black Myth Wukong, you know, it's so much about Sun Wukong's legend that you're kind of left to your own devices. Oh, it's weird going from 30 to 60. Holy shit. My brain, it takes a few seconds. So yeah, we came here now. Over the course of the game, besides when people die, they haven't really mentioned too much about you know, the feathering and things like that, in terms of like showing us bird enemies. But we've come to this avian swamp, and it absolutely is all about the birds now. It's a full-on kind of marsh. So we fought this bow sorcerer, as she was called, and she was special. She wasn't that hard again, but still kind of caused me many deaths. Like, look at these dudes. They're not even normal. A jiggly grandma. I don't know if I go that far. A lot of grandmas are jiggly though, because they tend to lose a lot of weight or elasticity when they get older because of their body. Alright, let me see. So the one thing that's holding back this game, I think, is they've kind of completely double and triple down on all of the NPC quests, and it's locking people out of stuff. We've already failed many quests with or without my doing or knowing. So that sucks. Old Souls-like games used to do that a lot anyway, but now they're kind of poopy. So it's something I think they've done on purpose to sort of force you to go for it in a second playthrough, and I'm not against that, but this thing of like accidentally walking into a boss and then destroying an entire quest line is kind of shitty. So unfortunately, it's not something I don't mind admitting it. I'm using an NPC guide. Now I don't use guides for bosses. I hate that stuff. I don't even summon. But I'll use an NPC guide because it's just fucked. So we've been following these three. We were following these cool, like, Lord of the Flies little kid gang that are surviving on their own. Unfortunately, they all died. That sucks. But we have been. Oh, this guy is gonna be gone already. Oh, I always miss you. We've been following this girl called Fang Yao. And we helped her sister Fang Ling, who was like a crazy sister Siamese twin snake chimera. That was weird. We killed her first try. That was the most amazing, like, Souls-like moment of the year, I think, outside of first Berserker Kazan. And then there's this other guy with pinwheels. He's kind of like a brother character. And finally, there's this old elder dude, white-robed elder, and I believe he's in here. I didn't want to mess it up. I don't think. I know from the trailer that we're gonna fight in here, so I'm just wondering that we get to fight him as if for later. This looks awesome. But yeah, like the beauty of these kind of games is they might not be true one-to-one, but you get to learn some cool things about different mythology. Look how gorgeous this battlefield is. I do hope we get to fight here. He's wearing the underpants armor, which is the best armor in the game. No, I'm only messing with you. It could be though. So after fighting the bow sorcerer, apparently we're supposed to go talk to him. Hello. He's got definitely kind of like ancient master. There's something very House of the Flying Daggers about this whole game. I was supposed to summon him. I don't know how to summon, but I think it's okay.
I led a contingent of soldiers against these monsters.
I don't think I broke anything.
Although I pried a divine treasure from their dying claws, none who followed me lived to see the light again.
And some of the NPCs quests are so awkward that if you talk to somebody before talking to the other person, say they're standing beside each other, fucks up the whole thing. So that's how bad it is. It is what it is. I'm not okay with that kind of stuff. I think that's far too silly. But I have seen this in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 where they've done this. As I spoke before, if you wanted to do the dark ending, you had to kind of sort of marry this woman in a dark union kind of thing, like a demonic thing. But if you didn't save her, later on her bodyguard would try and kill her. And if you didn't save her perfectly, running to the exact spot without ever being in the right place, if she died, then obviously you can't marry her. So there was stuff like that that I get where the devs are coming from. It's really cool, but what do you mean discern the truth about what?
Discern the truth.
Okay.
And then
discern the truth. We have to figure this stuff out. What is the truth? The truth so far is clearly they are experimenting with humans and this feathering, and they're purposely trying to turn themselves into monsters. Some like freaking Power Ranger stuff. They're trying to get through to immortality, but they're turning themselves into grotesque monsters. Now we found this part of this chisel. Part of this chisel we've been using the entire game. We don't know really anything about it. They talk about a dream, which is kind of like Bloodborne. And the chisel, we actually draw some of our blood, and that allows us to commune with the shrine. But there's obviously something else about immortality as well. And then we found this other piece, this jade ancient chisel. And I'm not stupid, and you're not stupid, but these two pieces are clearly make up one, right? That's clearly the bottom of a sword or a chisel, and that's the top of it. If you've ever worked with a chisel, they always have a head like that, so there's more space for you to hit it with a hammer. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where this goes. When it comes to Souls, like, you never really have to dig deep into the lore. There's people that can do it for you, and there's other stuff. Alright, maybe later we'll come back or something. I don't know. He's done for now. Let's see what he gave us. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. I think, like, if you want that kind of anime, cel-shaded blood, go for First Berserker. If you want something like male and Sun Wukong, then there's Black Myth Wuchang. But you got this one. This one's fucking amazing as well. And you know, it absolutely helps that it's on Game Pass, no doubt. But here's the thing about me, it's not like I'm not going to get it if it's not on Game Pass. The way I've said it, and I stand by it, is if a game is on Game Pass that I was going to get anyway, that money then goes into an indie game or a AA game. AA €40 and €50 games have been honestly the saving grace of this entire generation. Now you ask the average person, they don't have a clue. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm talking about, like, you know, Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, and freaking Echoes of the End, and Atlas Fallen, and just go back and look at the games I played, and you'll see where I have my most fun. Even a lot of these Souls-likes, I would still consider them AA because they can look gorgeous, but for the most part they're like, yeah, like Stellar Blade is another one, but for the most part they're either with a smaller publisher or it's their first game. So they're kind of doing their thing. That's gorgeous. I can't wait to do stuff there. I actually ended the last stream thinking I was going to fight him there, but must be for later. I have not looked up the bosses. That's just in the trailer, so obviously, yeah. That's just a clear sign of trailers giving shit away, and I hate that. And it happens, unfortunately. We live in a post-Marvel world where we act like brain-rotted TikTok people, where we have 30 seconds attention span, so then they treat us like that, and we're not all like that. We really are. A lot of us like subtlety and miss subtlety, but Disney can't even spell subtlety. They're afraid of the word. They don't understand. The fuck are these things? Ew! Little fucking nutmegs or something. But yeah, have you guys played the new Fortnite season? What do you think of it? I haven't touched Fortnite in so long now, I need to. It hasn't been that long, it's mainly just been blitzed though. Completely blitzed out. I need to. Let's see what else. There might be more to this area. We did have a palace as well, but we didn't go that direction, so I don't know which is which. The fact that the bow sorcerer was a little bit tougher makes me think that I was meant to go that way first. But here's the thing, the bow sorcerer, like, I know you spend like a half an hour or 40 minutes or an hour on these bosses and you go like, oh, they weren't that hard. But I genuinely mean that. To me, well, that's what this show is. To me, the difficulty of a boss is usually equated to my anger levels and patience levels, you know. If I'm flipping the shit, you know I'm in deep. If I've died like 10 times and I'm still chilling and learning the boss, I'm okay with that, you know. I still think the hardest boss in the game was still Commander Honglong, which was that girl near the start, because you're still learning so much, you know. The only way these bosses could get truly harder is if they start giving them immense amount of health. The bow sorcerer had a good bit of health, but see, I think the bigger issue is there is jank going on, you know. And jank might be the oldest. Can I get down this way, you think? Maybe the oldest excuse in the book. I don't think I can. There is a ladder back here. Yeah, it might be an old excuse that I use. But you guys see, like, I can't lie to you, and you guys can't deny your eyes. So when I say something happens, and you see it, that's the way it is. What happened there? Weird. What was that red thing? Oh, it's just free magic. She can't jump, so some of these things look like you just come off the branch. She can't get back up, so just be careful. So yeah, like, even with Commander Honglong, when she'd completely miss you, and she's doing like a big run-up attack. And then with the bow sorcerer, she was doing like a lot of ground pounds from the air, but she was like 400 yards away. Like, she wasn't even remotely trying to hit me. It was weird. So it was just screwing me up, and then I would have to push into her to get some hits, which, you know, I'm not against, but it was just wasting stamina and time. Okay, let's go down here as soon as we can go back up. This is cool. I didn't think we'd have more of a forest, but I'll tell you how amazing this is. My love, I have found refuge upon Mount Sinew. Okay. Oh, nice. Will this be a trap? Some of these areas are traps. Offer blood. See, there's the chisel. So yeah, we'll see about that. I want to play more Grounded as well. Grounded 2 has just been absolute crack. But I'm at that moment where I'm like, I want to start building my base, and I don't know if that's worth even showing on stream. I don't know. Some people like that kind of stuff, huh? You guys like resource gathering, farming, and base building? Look at those nasty oaks. You good, bro? So far, there was a very cool, strange creature in this forest. It's kind of like a mixed with a bird, but all of them was like infected by the tree and all elongated and stuff. Very, very tough. What's that? Why do I feel like you're going to come alive, are you? It's like they're hunting for things, are they? Yeah. But yeah, there's been loads of discussions and art and everything for this game. It's a really nice fan base. You hate to say it, but like Reddit really is kind of the place to go these days because Twitter's fucked. Yeah, they've all but moved over the entire censoring bullshit now. Like, we were kind of exempt there for a bit. It was mainly just the UK, but it's pretty much all of Europe. And like, you know, there's always been places where it's like have an account with your age in it or just verify your age, but now they're constantly trying to do QR scanning, into face scanning and stuff. It's like, no, I won't be doing any of that. How the hell do you get down there? The thing's gonna break off though, isn't it? Oh, these bastards, I hate them. Summoners and mages and stuff. But yeah, I really do love a good Souls-like. Let me see what's going on with Morbid Metal and Echoes of the End and that. Oh yeah, baby. Steam Bunny. I wonder if I'm going the right way. After a while, all this tree just looks the same, unfortunately. Soft rush. See all these cages as well. I was planning on going on holidays, like I've been planning it since Christmas, and I've been pushing people to come along since then, and then February, and then since fucking March, and then May, and then till now. The idea was it was sort of a gift at Christmas, you know, like I'll pay for your flights and hotel and all that. Hey. But yeah, for whatever reason, they just kept putting off the passports. Multiple people, not just one. Maybe just didn't want to go. I don't know. I'm starting to think that now. They sound like they did want to go. Jeez, I don't know about you, but if you're like a, you know, €500 or €600 holiday, wouldn't you want to go? But yeah, I've tried. They did try and send them off, and then one got lost, and then just they didn't bother re-upping it. So here I am. Like I was meant to. The final date was like July, early July, like July 4th, and nothing was happening. So I waited until early August, which is pretty much now, and nothing's happening. So I sat my sister down and I was like, it's not working, is it? You know, you don't bothering really. I was like, sure, we'll try again in October then, because she wanted to go to Amsterdam as well. But I still want to go, so I'm not really kind of letting it bother me. So we'll see. But now I'm running out of time with other people, so it's either going to be at the end of August or not at all. Won't be for a week either. So it's just shitty. I kind of just want to. I can't because it's family, but I kind of just want to say fuck them to the face and then go off myself. I can't do that. It has to be. I have to just bite my tongue on things. Where was that little place I almost fell down? It's up here somewhere. It sucks, you know. I've been wanting to travel for years and don't make it fucking easy. I know I can just do it myself. I am going to do that. It's not. I don't need to travel with people. I'm trying to give them a gift, you know. It's gonna fall now, is it? Yeah. Demon manifested, you cheeky bastards. Alright. Yep. These are the demons that keep manifesting with your darkness. Nice, we both kind of hit each other at the same time. Except yours keep knocking me on the ground. Bitch, how does she do that? Gay. Damn! Oh, there we go. I was wondering, like, why do you get to keep backing up? There you go. So normally with the madness, it builds up when you die and you have to fight her, but in certain places you'll see it just goes demon manifest. And those are sort of trap areas for you to fight. Yeah. I was always going to go to Amsterdam in October anyway. So that's fine. But she could have went to both. It's all good. I think my younger sister, she has herself in a knot. She can't get out of it, you know. Which a lot of Irish... My God! A lot of Irish and UK people find themselves doing this. They're basically living what we like to call hand to mouth. Where you put your hand out for your wages or whatever way you get your money. And it goes straight to food or necessities and rent. And you have nothing left. So you're basically living beyond your means, and that usually leads to small town loans and that. Small time loans with high interest. And you'll never get out from underneath it. So don't know. That's closed. Let me see if I can get that. Try and talk to her about it, but you know, sure. We don't like helping this family. Anyway, so I think even with the holiday, she's probably sort of like not wanting to take time off or something. I don't know. Even with it all being paid. She went to Paris not that long ago with it. I don't know. I'm definitely not trying to force it, but it's more like if I don't put a little pressure on, nothing will get done. That's the same with everything around here. It's all good. I'll make it work. Just the way I see it, because once I get traveling, and that'll be it, you know. You can either come along or not. These guys are fucking crazy, man. They're crazier than the boss. Every one of those foot stamps are like insane. All glowing all over. This should lead to that little secret area there. Should not, unless this is it here. No. Nice. Going from the 30 to 60 is kind of giving me a little whiplash there on the face. Whew. Anyway, so yeah, I'm a little bit discouraged about it. But you have to. I made peace with it. You have to make peace with it. It's not just. It's not her. It's not her fault. It's not any of these things. But just no. It's nobody. You know, I'm trying to bring 4 people, and 2 of them are not cooperating or bothering. Like they've only had 8 months to get their passport, and every one of them. Like I had to get my passport done, but it's been like 20 years, so it took a long time, and I was fine. I gave it enough time to do that. It ended up taking 10 weeks for that, which is crazy. Anyway, but every one of them comes to me and tells me, it's like, oh, we'll sort it out. It only takes 2 weeks. Takes 2 weeks. Takes 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So easy. Do it all online. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's all I hear. So somehow it's taken them 8 months to get a 2-week passport renewal. And it's not as if they sent it off 8 months ago. They just never got off their ass. I told you, like, there's a vicious problem in the UK and Ireland of CBA. It's a terrible disease. It's attacked everybody's ass. They just can't be arsed. Can't be arsed to get their head off the phone for 2 seconds. Can't be arsed to do anything. The whole world rotting around them. Their houses rotting around them. Just fucking bed rotting. You can't be arsed. It's like, apparently it's like 3 clicks. 3 clicks. Can't even do that. If I'm sending you off, like flights, accommodation, that's like winning a prize. You still say no? Like those weird people where they do win prizes, like I'm turning it down. Anyway. Too early to tell how good the season is. Most things are overpowered. Are they? Yeah. What's the bugs like? I forgot the Sonoa's Sacrifice. Yeah, for PS5. I heard some of the reviews already said the best looking game on PS5. They're not gonna like that. Not gonna like that at all. I would argue that's true, but I think they sacrificed a lot of gameplay in that game. Second one. I like the first one more, but they're about the same actually. It's almost right down the middle. I think the second one has a better story. The first one is more about. I've seen so many games do this. It's kind of weird. They both seem to do it for whatever reason. Am I going this way? No, that's death. I need to hit this one back this way though. Where the first game ends up being like a solo adventure sort of. And it's like fun and nice. I got it and move back. Didn't trap me. And then the second one's always sort of about building an army or building a team, getting a team together, you know. Case in point with Horizon Forbidden West versus Horizon Zero Dawn. And sometimes it makes it the better game because of the great ensemble cast. But a lot of the times, no. I think what's wrong is, as time is going on and Oh, I'm out of juice. Okay, I should have rested there. I have a habit of sitting down at the fire but not resting. As time goes on and more motion capture and voice acting and TV on movies trying to muscle in on video games, that they want to start bringing in all their friends and doing voice acting and stuff. Cool. The radiant feathers are the next upgradable thing. So yeah, they need to give these characters and write them in, give the actors someone to talk to, basically, you know. Like, take for instance Jonah in the newer Survivor Tomb Raider games. Not a bad character. Okay, I'm probably going to die to these guys. He's not a bad character at all. He's actually very fun, but he's kind of just nothing, you know. He's kind of just there. I would have loved to see her bring back can't even think of her name right now, so I'm like knee deep in fighting. But the girl, oh nice, did you see that? Nice, and then didn't let me get up. This game has a habit of that. See the way his talon was over there midair, but it knocked me down? Oh yes. Yeah, whatever the name was, the girl in the first Survivor one, what was her name? She kind of goes a bit evil. I suppose maybe she didn't want any more adventures, but I think it would have been cool. I think it would have been better if it stayed with a lot of ladies, and not like from some kind of a feminist thing or whatever. I don't really care, but I just think it would have been cool. It would have given you that kind of Descent vibes the whole time, you know, kind of girls getting caught out on holidays and stuff, but Lara still being a chick. They tried to do something like that during the oh, for fuck's sake, during the Legend games with Amanda, you know. They were trying to like, oh, she's just kind of ditzy. She still was a bit ditzy bitch, but yeah, ended up being a bit more trouble than she was worth. Is it this way? Yeah, this is a confusing level. I still didn't find that extra shortcut too. Like those nests, that's cool. Here, but this is the way back, so I have to kind of go around that way somehow. But yeah, sometimes that can work. Obviously people be like, well, it's not meant to be like Charlie's Angels or something. And I was like, I get that. I don't want it to be like that. I think it would work slightly better that way. Because Jonah was really good in the games, but they then did not know what to do with him. Same with Trinity, you know. We had this cool antagonist, this cool cult thing, and they just didn't know what to do with it. I hope they kind of take a refresher away from all that stuff. They even tried to very loosely, poorly tie it to like her father and stuff. I was like, nah. It's not it. It's not it, bro. And then with the Legend trilogy, they had high tides to Lara's mother. Which is fine, like they've always had. Damn, that's so miserable. Oh no, he threw me off the edge. I didn't even know he could do that. They've always had high. Look, they even fell down as well, both of them. High tides to her father, especially because it's like the mansion and Richard and all that, you know. But I don't know. I kind of preferred what the classics did with it because she's 100% independent the whole way, you know. I don't think she even like relied that much on her butler. It was like a joke. But then there was callbacks as well, so you knew under all that kind of toughness and Lara being Lara and the kind of dry, snarky British humour that it was a very, very lonely, hurting girl. That's the beauty of Lara. Okay, which way? Was it this way? No. Was it this way? Wonder do those things eat you? Probably. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I am getting very sick of the fact that games are just taking longer and longer to make. I understand why that would happen, but I still think that it's just dumb planning and really bad scope, you know. I still think you could shorten those down to 4 or 5 years. A lot of it is they don't know what to create, so they're just workshopping for like 3 years, and they create like multiple playable builds and stories that just never amount to anything. Back in the day when they did that, those became spin-offs and different genre games and comic books and stuff. Nowadays it's like dirt on the floor, you know. This wasn't the right way. Where the fuck was the right way? There's 3. That's why I don't want to die too much. I shouldn't be dying to those bird guys. They have horrific hitboxes with their talons, as you can see. Lotus robes. We're looking for a more fashion sold. Is this the right way? I don't think so. No. So I'm so confused now. Wow, wow, wow. I don't even need to be in here, I don't think. That's being honest with you. Should we hear maybe? Because we're kind of done, I think. It doesn't help that the camera zooms out when they do that. Yeah, I don't really do. I didn't need to head back to that mansion thing, not the palace. As long as I can. I worry about crystal dynamics now that Perfect Dark has fallen through. I think what probably happened with that was, you know, it was a long time in trouble, and they brought crystal dynamics in, and crystal dynamics probably were doing the classic use Microsoft money to help build Tomb Raider, you know, and then was spending too much time with Tomb Raider and wasn't really helping. Who knows? You got one side of the producers saying that the gameplay was fake and it was never even a real game for the most part, and then you got devs almost like crying, saying that it was, that it was almost complete. So I don't know how to do it. Fucking hard to kill one of them, but killing 2 is wild. Oh, it fell off, man. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Fuck me sideways. I love that the AI comes tumbling afterwards like a bunch of bastards. You can't even fall off most things. It's all invisible walls because you can't jump. I don't know why you fall off there. I think that's put there on purpose. Now, if I push into that room to try and get them that way, it sounds good on principle, but you can see how unfortunate these Souls-like cameras are. So I keep. Now, how do I get back there? I think you fucking know by now, but I don't. Is it down this way? Very annoying. Everything's just a big old tree branch. It's very hard to see. You have to remember anything. It's wherever that crow bastard was. Crow bastard. Whoa, I didn't even know they could do that. I don't think it's this way. I think we went this way last time. What the hell you say to me? Hard times. What are you doing? Is he down here? No, this is where the demon was. Where's the crow? Oh, for fuck's sake. No! The amount of things that could just be fixed with these games that they just put a fucking jump in there. We have such a dirty habit as humans of taking a step forward and about 17 steps backwards. It annoys me to no end. Like, you learn the wrong things. No, we weren't down here. At least I don't think we were. Oh my god! Here's me asking, could we be eaten? Hello? Booty chicks. Looks like they still haven't fixed that. They talked in an update about fixing the issues. How slow it is to get back up. There it is. Yeah, I hope Hellblade sells well. I don't think it actually will, to tell you the truth. I think we vastly overestimate it. I think they're beautiful games and it's fantastic, but since when does anyone care about mental health? We just say we do. But people don't actually. No, I don't think I went this way either. It's loading something else. And then, yeah, like, unfortunately, Hellblade, like so many other games, like Death Stranding and The Last of Us, is another fine example of, did we need a sequel, you know? It doesn't even make sense in the timeline if you played the first game. And then, yeah, unfortunately the trailers kind of give away too much. Where the fuck was that crow? You think it was like a matter of climbing up over here? I think so. So a lot of the good parts were in the trailer. Most notably the giant and stuff. That's still worth a play and they're still fantastic, but I can't lie to you and say like should Ninja Theory be making a movie instead of making video games. This guy's like fucking Blanca from Street Fighter, I swear to God. Look at that, you cannot get up off the ground. He's such a fine example. Fuck. Oh my God. He's a fine example of what's wrong with the game. If they have to promise people that they're going to add the ability to get up faster, that's bad. That means that they weren't finished with that part of the game or something. Seems crazy. I kept thinking like after the Xbox One fiasco and stuff, so like after like maybe like 2017, 2018, I thought we'd have a video game crash, honestly. Things were getting so empty and greedy. I think video games kind of peaked during 2015, you know. Everything since then, I feel like we've just been hanging on a hope for the next like Rockstar game or the next From Software game. That's it, you know. Like, oh, Red Dead Redemption 2 or GTA 6, and then GTA 6 come out, like, oh, Red Dead Redemption 3, you know. The same with From Software. That's just not good. It's not good for From Software. It's not good for Rockstar. You can't be putting these teams up on such a high pedestal because the rest of the industry just thinks that that's all we want. Fuck, man. I actually genuinely hate these bastards. You fucking dodge one, the other one. Now I'm falling off again. Who the fuck put these branches here? You dodge one, the other one absolutely filet fishes your ass. The other one fell off, did he? Fuck him. Are you still not dead? Stop changing the camera angle. Either trying to help the player by just zooming out, but it's extremely sickening. Did the guy go back? You go sleepy? No, he didn't. He fucking fell off. That's how twisted that area is. Stinker's secret lady. Secret Simon says, shit your pants. Rebel orders. Secret letter. Secret letter. Liu Wenxu has secured the relic and will soon perform the ritual at Jinwu Temple. Includes my report. I await your command. Alright. Put your loving hands up. Why that song stuck in my head? Yeah, oh there we go, there's the shortcut. I definitely have no great answers, or I'm mainly just spitting. Spit on my tail. Huh?
Taste my blade. This is for my fallen brethren.
Cool. Dang! Who the fuck are you? I love when an enemy comes back, it's like, now is the hour, now is the time. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Face this fallen blade, bitch. You only give me a brilliant one? General Ming. I thought we killed General Ming. But they're still giving out about him. I feel like after like 2013 or 2014 or something, we had this big shift in game, and I know it was a new generation, but after that point, any game that was sort of bringing back a new, or bringing back an old series and trying to do something new with it, it just never felt the same, you know. Yeah, we always call it nostalgia blinders and all that, but I don't even think that was it. This is cool. Look at how creepy that is. Like fucking what's it called? Raiders of the Lost Ark or something. Gaming just felt different. Oh, look at that! Whoa! What caused that? It's usually from a crystal. Do you think it was him? It could be a thing where he's like, he sees me. Sort of like the prisoners or the wardens from Dark Souls 3, maybe. Not sure. burst out of me. But yeah, it didn't, even that load screen kind of makes you think we'll be fighting them. Just didn't feel the same. Yeah, I think it was just part of growing up for sure. But it can't be unsaid that something felt different. I'm thinking the fallout from Xbox shitting the bed did more damage than we think. Even if you don't consider them ever really that big anyway. It's still an important side of things. Most of your favorite Sony cinematic games and stories are made by Western studios, get me? Whether it's God of War, Horizon, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us, you know, these are all Western studios, and some of them might be Japanese style games or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not overly gone on the state of Western development. I think it's completely knee deep in its own dick for the most part. Everything has to be a message, you know? And it's not a wholesome Dora the Explorer message. Like, they might be cringe, but they were, let's see, where was that shot from? They were wholesome in their own time, you know? Nowadays it's social commentary messaging, which I despise, as if some great, you know, God-fearing writing will suddenly end all of the pain and hate in the world. In reality, they're the ones causing. Whether it's going down to their local fucking Starbucks every day while people are getting run over on the street beside them. That kind of fucking dissonance. And they'll write about it in their game and their blog or whatever. Okay, where was it over here? Oh, was this a short? This is just shortcut up. Okay, so I needed to go left up there. Alright, nice. See the way the interconnected levels? It's very tough on this tree because it all kind of looks the same. Not in a bad way, that's just nature. Nature. Let's see what really happened here. I think this room on the left here was sort of as a pseudo hide motherfucker, you know? I didn't do that. Let's see, do you see that bar building up there? Where's that coming from? There's a bar building up at the bottom there. I think it's from that dude looking at me. Let me see. Yeah, it's building up again, so something is going on there. Once that reaches full, you're dead. I wonder what's causing it. It's be going down. I think it's that dude's gaze or something. Whoa, I don't like walking along here if you're gonna push me off like that. Put your loving hands up, baby. And like, when gaming was first coming back, you know, after the crash, it came back thanks to Nintendo, you know, with Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Brothers. Everything was so Japanese focused, you know. But it was like moving into Resident Evil, Ocarina of Time, and Super Mario 64, and Mega Man. You know, it's all very still Japanese focused. So I think a lot of our nostalgia is still for Japanese games. So now that the West is kind of dying or falling or just kind of gone a bit brain rot for the moment, you know, this happens every like fucking 10 or 20 years anyway. It'll figure itself out again. It doesn't help that most of the kiddies and the fashion and all the trends are now knee deep in like 2000s and 90s stuff. Fuck, you didn't even spawn in. Get the fuck out of the way. So yeah, a lot of that stuff they don't realize. You know, they'll still call us boomers and whatever. I'm like, you're jacking all of our style. You jack our style, you jack our trends, you jack everything. Call us weird and dumb. Like, okay, keep living the dream. Being stupid. Some of them are trying to bring back 2014. But like, my god, I missed the 2010s. Like, Jesus Christ. And you know, these are the fucking 14 to 16 year olds already. I think a lot of the problem of modern society is we don't have enough outlets for our anarchy anymore. You know, I think like a lot of punk is dead and a lot of anarchy is dead. We're trying to bring it back, but it's all 90s grunge and punk again. It's like, no, we need that new stuff. People are kind of doing their own thing. You're getting a lot of modern anarchy and a lot of modern activists. And you know, most of them are dumb shits. They're just fucking protesting for the sake of it. But the people in charge don't really care about that part. They're like, just do it, just cause upheaval anyway. But yeah, all that stuff sadly bleeds into music and fashion and gaming and stuff. Doesn't really mean much in the long run, but it can affect things that you might like the story in games. Gameplay wise, we are stagnated and we're kind of doing it. Just doing our thing. Things still following me. Yeah, I'm so fucking hungry, it's crazy. But yeah, the West, unfortunately, Ireland, UK, and a good bit of Europe is still considered the West, whether we want to believe or not. We're somewhere in the middle, so we kind of do our own little freaky thing. But no, we are. But yeah, most of it is obviously the US. And it's mainly just because they're a superpower, you know. And, you know, the popularity in pop culture that got mixed with politics, which it never should have. There you go. Because they couldn't be further away from each other. Use the power of bullets. Bullets? I ain't got no bullets. Using the potency of spells. Okay. You have some magic, but I've mainly been using the Divine Ward, which I think is just placebo effect. I think this leads back out into the avian place. Crazy level. I'm glad we're going back, unless this drops me down. Glad we're going back to Palace, because that refugee camp was fucking tiny. This is where you would fight this big old creature. We kind of happened upon him early by going through the camp, so they're all interconnected. He's a very tough fight, but he gives you your radiant feather. He dead now though, he dead. Yeah, I think this area pretty much cleaned out at this point. I think this up here is kind of where we, after we fought the bow sorcerer. So fuck. There might be a few little bits to do. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about, you know, people are worried about the destruction of the world or the fall of Western society and all this crap. It's like, I don't know, the Western people haven't fallen, so it's all good. I think we also failed another quest and I didn't know about it. Basically, there was a man in a tent and I gave him something and it caused one lady to be pissed, so this is what it is. Are you okay? We just have to get through the madness for now, you know. As much as you hate to rag on him, definitely kind of needs it, but when the orange man goes, whether it be through in handcuffs or on a gurney or just fucking running, escaping the world, once he goes, I think the Western society will recover a little bit, you know. It's going to take a while though, because most of America is still split down the middle. Half of them want a civil war because they've like been jar-headedly thinking that that's where things are going, you know. So they're all trigger happy, trigger fingers ready to go. They've been wanting to do that since the 17th century. Get that kind of thick inbreeding that's not really left them. It's like ancestor DNA. It is what it is. I mean, I can't really speak too much to it because we're the same in Ireland. There's still a vast majority of people that are living in the 1800s that want to attack the British, or they're living in the 1970s with the Troubles. What's going on now in Ireland, we're having a little bit of, as I said, like a horrible build-up of racism, and then that's mixed with fear-mongering that's going on, because there is a lot of far-right shit over here as well, same as you guys. You can't escape that stuff. It's rotted out of their brains. It needs to be weeded out and castrated and lobotomized. That's the only way you get rid of that, sadly. But yeah, so what's happening is there's a couple of nasty trends and teenagers and just evil little shits who are going around attacking people of different color skin, you know, and they're filming it on purpose like some kind of TikTok trend. And some of it is genuine, it's disgusting, it's horrible, and some of it is fear-mongering stuff, both from the far right trying to rile people up and also from these same kind of teenagers that want to make it a trend. And yeah, it's not all teenagers, but a lot of it is, you can tell. What I always say, same with the protests and same with all this stuff. Now, things are different now, I know, but if you're protesting, if you're doing all this stuff peaceful and all that, why are we hiding our faces? Why are we doing that, you know? It must be because you know that something you're doing is wrong. Now, nowadays you can't really say that as much, sadly, because of things like ICE and these piece of shit politicians that are now trying to make it illegal just to open your mouth, open your pants. But that still stands, you know. I think you'd weed out a lot of the horrible bastards and troublemakers if it was a thing where we didn't. You know, the average person who's protesting tends to just bring a sign, they're not hiding their face. Okay, let's go back to the village. But yeah, we'll get past all this. We've endured everything. Refugee camp. So who's still there? We got the kid, we got Wuchang, and other guys. So all the shopkeepers. Okay. No sign of the rest of them. Who's this now? Reverend Temple. That's two different kids. We got the kid with the pot on his head, and there's this other kid. We'll see what's going on with him. I have to literally look them up when I talk to them because it's that dangerous. But yeah, everything can feel quite hopeless now. Even I get like that too. I do lose hope in humanity. But I just, yeah, hope we can sort this out. Even in Ireland, it was a lot of, because I think boards.ie, which used to be our go-to Irish place to talk about stuff that's kind of shutting down, so they've kind of moved over to Reddit, and Reddit has its own trouble with infiltrators and weirdos and stuff. But they were trying to slowly shut that down.
If you're up for it, check out Wuchang.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. Right. So you can fight a lot of bosses like that bow sorcerer, which are just amazing, but they're not chapter defining bosses, they're just amazing. Yeah. So it makes a difference. What's this guy gonna say? Okay, he's still telling me to do that. Where's the little kid though? But yeah, it's a horrible trend, and I hope it dies very quickly. It's shocking that stuff's happening. It all stems from just fucking hundreds of years of racism, really. Any excuse to drag that shit up and start it all over again, but there have been, unfortunately, some horrific outbursts of violence and people attacking children and that, and unfortunately they are of different nationalities or different skin colours, and that's all that people see then, instead of realising that some twisted bastards. And part of that, to me, is why I have my views on immigration. You know, I think women and children should be allowed in, no question asked, but I do think that men should be 100%. There should be some kind of a global, I do it myself as well, kind of a global crime history or something, you know, because these guys are slipping through the cracks all over the place, and they're very twisted pups. There's a lot of twisted little Irish criminals as well that are slowly being shipped back, thank God. That should be done as well. I think no other country should ever have to burden the ne'er-do-wells and evil little fucks from other countries. They should be rotting in a jail in their own home. Half of them would love that. They're fucking rotting in Singapore and Philippines now because they were doing some shit, you know. Okay, no sign there. It said he's here there somewhere. But because he's a little kid, I can't fucking find him. Where you at, you little bollocks? Oh yeah, there's no joke going from 30 to 60. It actually gives you like a weird... I shouldn't do that too much. Where are you, kid? Is he over there again, you think? Because there was a kid before over there, but I couldn't talk to him. I think he is, yeah. I think I see someone there. Weird place to put an NPC, but anyway. I think just with everything going on, with people just not having money and all that, inflation or whatever you want to name it, it's just caused people just to be that extra 10 or 20% angry or racist, or just ready for an outburst. You okay? Can I talk to you? You sick? There's a little mask. You sick? I can't get in there. See. Bam, bam, bam. It's not child in the jar. He's just called young boy. Yeah. Check back in. Injured, have nothing to say. Cannot be interacted with. Nice. That's it. Okay. What the fuck? And there's nothing else there. We're looking to get a new president here soon. He's 10 years up, and people are trying to put themselves forward. And Gov Conor McGregor tried. No one wants him, and he keeps. The guy can't seem to stay out of court anyway. People were saying Liam Neeson. It always cracks me up, even in America the same as well, but putting like celebrities or at least overly public figures forward, it's never a good idea. Liam Neeson is a top class dude though. Has his own troubles like everyone else. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've never seen the amount of people. Like, is he with Pamela Anderson now? They were working on Naked Gun. Most people can't get off her.
The matter of the boat at the docks. If we
Her looks. I don't know if they're actually together.
Silence! Fool!
Fool! What's going on?
Huh?
Something about in the docks. That might be for the next area. Yeah, that was an old Portuguese priest. Oh yeah, the donation boxes though, if you leave things behind.
Hey, you made it.
Bronze armor. One thing I know is not to give anybody the jade thing. Oh, what's this? Snowfall guard helmet. Okay. Everything looks like panties. Whoa, look at those ghost warrior sandals. Jesus. What's that from though? Did I fight someone like that? Might be the chick. Oh my god, there's a clam head. Let's buy all these, man. They're not that expensive. Diddle diddle dee. Wow, wow, wow. Now he does the brilliant feathers as well. Yeah, so I'm fucking going on holidays. It kills me. I'ma do it, I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Come back soon.
Come back soon. Where's the other guy? There he is. You move around more than anybody else.
What treasures do you have for me today?
Hopper drum. A lot of these are basically dropped after the bosses die.
Fine goods aplenty.
Then he sells the bosses stuff, you know? That's cool. Oh yeah, Mistress of the Night. These are the boss stuff. What's this? Bird. Bone whistle. Peace pendant. Increase your weapon's blunt attack power. Oh. Fangling silk wraps. More panish. So just panish game. Alright, let's look at this demon stuff or ghost warrior. No! What the hell just happened there? She immediately exited out and equipped an axe. I have seen it all in my time. Jeez, look at that. Weird. Are they all like moving around by themselves? Gross. Crazy. I wonder what is it good damage? Oh, this seems the highest defense for the meantime. Yeah. Even better than the Ming armor. You Mingin! What do we have? Any armor does matter in the game. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna have a look at the clam. The terror clam, huh? Oh jeez, look at that. Yeah, look at an eyeball. Like a milky eye. One milky eye coming up. Oh yeah. Let's try out the new panties. Excuse me. Good lord. Nice. Doo-doo-doo. Palace Maiden. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Overseers. Does it matter? Pirate bracers. Delicate leggings. Alright, so yeah, we were doing this. This is a shortcut. These are shortcuts back to the palace, okay. So we need to get down there. Get down on it. Wait, are you? Is that the right? Okay. A bit different. So we done a little bit of this. We got down to the refugee camp. And then I immediately went to the distance. Can I give you... Tell the boat... Tell of the boat waiting at the docks. Ooh. Let's see what that does. I know this... I wouldn't say it feels like cheating or anything, but... It's just... I wonder, is he infected? And if I tell the boat... He'll infect them or something. Let's see. If you don't mention, he'll disappear. His ceramic jar can be found. You can wear his jar, can you? What does it do? It's just a helmet. So it's kind of the end of that. It seems like he dies, is it? So I have to tell him. But what does it do? Doesn't seem to matter that much. Let's just tell him. So gross. Doesn't seem to matter that much. We'll see about that. Where was... Isn't it over here, no? There's like a second area. No, that leads back there. There was like a secondary area that led down there. I think it was in the back over here somewhere. Can I go down that way? Can I jump off here? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Alright, with your fine ass. Let's go. Is it over here somewhere? I don't know if they'll do DLC for this one, actually. It doesn't seem to be too cooperative inside of a lot of camps and stuff. No frame rate days or small death. These kind of games I want to play at 60. So how much is Hellblade 2 on PS5 now? Oh, 50. Sorry, but I gotta be that guy. Every time a game goes to PlayStation or something like this, I do the little add up in my head where it's like, alright, I would have spent 60 on that and 50 on that. And it's saving you 600 or 700. Okay, so we come over here. There was like a demon. We did that. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, it seemed odd to do a little bit here, a little bit of that, but I don't know. From talking to the old guy, it really was giving the vibes of come this way first. I think we just need to go over there. See if we can do this palace part. Whoa. Watch out for mines on the ground. We don't really need to be killing these guys, do we? Nice. Time's it now. Time flies, okay. Haven't even got a boss in yet, but we're clearing out the areas. It's okay. Let's go through this door somewhere. We did go up here a little bit, and then I got a little nervous and I backed off because I didn't know which way to go first. Never do. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. Alright, we came a little bit in here. I was like, no. I backed off. Let's go in here now. You got a problem, mister? I like how he's able to direct the mine. God bless the whip, man. He would have hit me with the axe if it wasn't for the whip extendo. Extendo presso. Something over here? Okay, in we go. Let's see what we're going to be greeted with. Hello? Zinwu Temple. Don't mess with me. Oh, you dirty bastard. I hate that move so much. Where are you? It's up on top of a temple somewhere. So why you work? Do your dirt. Nice, doggy. I think I heard that spell hitting something. Emerald Lotus Seed. You've now picked up 700 items that you have never used. The irony of the whole thing is, be it like RPG, hoarding, or whatever you want to call it, it just comes down to the fact that if I can do all this without these items, who really gives a toss? And are any of these items worth it? If you find yourself chowing down 15 items before you go into a fight, maybe you want to just for once try it without. Who's saying that? You look at all these people here. What, man? Try to fight without all those items for once and see how you do. It always cracks me up, like whenever I see like what the fuck is this? Like decent runs of a boss in Elden Ring or whatever. And the dude will literally, it's even a meme about it. He'll do like, honest to God, like 15 things before he goes in there. There's ones where you like commit almost seppuku and you like drain a little bit of blood. And then there's all the items you use. And it just goes on and on and on. It just cracks me up. Because it's just so much shit. And then they'll go in there and die. That's half of the meme. And then do all that again. It's like, what if we learned? Nothing. Will you do it again? Yes. Fair enough, I'm sat there with like 600 items doing nothing. But even if it's a stupid, small, tiny little thing, doing it without someone to do it by myself, I guess that's my own barometer of skill. I think it's going to change things forever, but all this co-op stuff with Night Rain and Dust Bloods and all that, it might, for the better maybe, but it might actually fix some of their balancing, because they've had quite an issue with balancing over the years. Most of these devs do. Hello? Must be a separate way up or something, is it? Guess we'll just keep going on one side for now. Meow. Expecting some big old dog or a boar or something to stop me coming in here, you know? Guard dog. It's cool we get to climb up here though. What's that thing floating in the air? Look at that motherfucker. He's like mining for no reason. His only job is to try and knock me off. You really gonna spawn that spell right there? The cowardice of mages, man. It knows no bound. The mage skill roll are for those who like to bed rot and sit back and have things do it. You don't even have to aim. All of them just lock on for you. Oh yeah, there's this weird dude. So it has been you doing that with your weird fucking torch. Bitch. I never did get to kill that guy. I kind of ran past. I was supposed to go back. Oh well, doesn't matter. I don't like those type of enemies anyway. It's like, oh, can you kill them before they kill you? I know every enemy's like that, but they're holding up torches or insta-kills. Like, way to go! I'm traditionalist. I love a good one-on-one fight. Set the rules. If you kick the shit out of me, so be it. That's fine. You win. Please do it. Do it with honor, damn it. Like we talk about some of the best fights in these games. 9 times out of 10, look how much damage that does. 9 times out of 10, those amazing fights are, oh you bitch. Suck me back into them. Are one-on-one with great fights like Melania, the Nameless King, Soul of Cinder, you know, stuff like that. You're not out here going like, one of my favorite fights is the Crystal Sage and Bed of Chaos. I'm like, have you been an idiot your whole life, or is that just something that comes natural? I fucking hate these fucking goblin things. They keep getting stronger. Even though they're the same bastard from the start of the game. Look at that! Look at that! And he just continues to hit you. None of my shit went through. Yeah, right. And all that for a brilliant feather? It's worthless to me now. Worthless. I can buy those. Look at these. I love pointless ladders. They all do it. Dark Souls 2 is the worst for pointless ladders. You would be literally like a foot and a half off the ground. Here's a ladder. You don't have to be a fucking NBA player to be able to jump. I know it's different pulling yourself up, but is this the right way? I wonder. I still feel like I need to go down that way. Yeah, I think it is. Well, as long as it opens big door. Anybody in here? Nope. No, the bamboo shoot. How do you get these bamboo shoots? Ah! Never seen such a cruel amount. These fuckers. So once the bamboo shoot makes that noise, you gotta run after it. Not even the crystal lizard of yore was that cruel. Most of these are just little innocent dudes, but if they're able to man a cannon and shoot me with that shit, ain't nothing innocent about that. Hello, sir. Having a little pray, are we? Pray the gay away? Good luck. That was such a weird time in history. Heroic spirit of the sovereign shall return. Where all these weird hyper-religious families would send their kids, and the kids would like just, you know, you wouldn't even know what way they would turn out. They're just kind of trying to figure themselves out. Same thing happening now, but it was so weird then. Like a military school, religious. I mean, like, and we know how bad 99% of religions are. So you end up doing more harm than anything. Gotcha, bitch. Nowadays, and they're seriously considering it. I don't know if I'm overly against it, but they're doing this thing where it's like social media desensitization or detox. But the problem is, like Dr. Phil's ranch and these military schools and, you know, pray the gay away camps and all these shit, is that you're just moving the problem around instead of spending, like, you know, a little bit of time with your kid figuring them out. Ethereal form. Who's making noise? That doggy wasn't there a minute ago. What's ethereal form? These are like things you pick up. Merge with the void to evade tax, gaining invisibility. It only costs 1? That might be better than the divine ward. Let's try that out and see. It costs 1. Divine ward is like less damage, but I don't know if it works so well sometimes. How do you pick which one is in the hotbar? Yeah, with it, so they're trying to do this now because they're all fucking doom scrolling and depressed and everything, like the adults. Like, you have to start with just creating a better relationship with technology. This thing of like setting times to use it just tells them that there's times when they can't use it, you know? It's like using the eating disorder horrible teaching for technology or whatever they're addicted to, you know? It's always the bad play. The parents will grow up like going, well, you can't have dessert till you eat your vegetables. So they know it's something they hate then. And they get a reward for doing it, like a fucking dog or something. So they'll always hate vegetables. And then eventually the dessert won't be enough for them, so they won't eat anything. And there's people who have like genuine complexes with food, you know, like it's connected to a different mental disorder. So you can't be using dumbass old school parenting on a child. Maybe the child only likes a certain texture, or they only like a certain color, you know. So I think there needs to be parenting schools, because they use the same shit that their parents used on them, and that doesn't work. It didn't work on you. You have trauma from it. That's why you remember it. Remember the bad shit. So why would it work? And then all that stuff with the food, with the you can't have this, you can't do that until you do that, just creates eating disorders. It's like you fucked up the relationship. So the same thing's happening now with the all the social media and stuff, you know. Because here's the thing, I've said this many times. This is a person who kind of grew up around, you know, the push of like Habbo Hotel and Club Penguin and Bebo and then Facebook explosion, and a lot of it is got to do with the shitty social medias. Because I think if you had something like MySpace still around, we wouldn't be that half as bad as we are now. But you know, the doom scrolling, the algorithms never end. No matter how much you scroll, you can scroll 100 times, you'll never get to the bottom. And it's set up like that to keep you scrolling. And the doom scrolling just means that you're getting bad news algorithms, so you're only looking at bad stuff, so it makes you feel bad because you're looking at bad stuff. But it's beyond that. For me, it's more about the addiction of it all. These guys are fucking wacko. And DARTH. Oh my god, I fucking hate splash damage in this game. How the hell did that hit me? What world? I would just gotta kill you outright, bud. You both die? The splash damage is ridiculous. Well done, you successfully dodged the spell, but you got hit with the after effects. Why are you always brilliant, Feathers? Now it makes me think that the other place was the right way to go. But yeah, if you just get into a better habit and relationship with it. Problem is, you can. It's better if they're not addicted already, but it's very hard after the fact, you know. I do agree with keeping them off most of that shit till they're 16. They'll hate you for it, but it's for the best. You know, seeing kids at 8 on Snapchat and stuff is fucking vile. No wonder there's predators everywhere. Get them off that shit. Even introducing them to YouTube channels very young. Look at that fucking Ryan's Toys and all them. Those guys hate their lives. What was that other FGTV or whatever? Fucking hate their lives. Oh yeah, they get anything they want, the money. But they realize that they've been given no social skills or learning and probably homeschooled. They fucking hate their parents. Mark my words, like fucking at least 7 or 8 out of 10 of these kids that grew up in YouTuber families are going to end up doing harm to themselves or others. Half the parents are already twisted and they're supposed to have more knowledge, right? They don't. They don't. Oh, hey, how's it going, Queenie? How you doing? Now that is an ass. Hell yes. All the panish. Forgot to tell how good this season is, yeah. I'll have to try it, I'll have to see. I want to see these bugs in action. Is it like Starship Troopers or something? Alright, we're making our way into this temple. Definitely crazy crisscross. Let's see what the boss will be like. Remember that guy we saw earlier? It was like a lightsaber, you know, fucking lightsaber. I want to see if that guy's around. No, I did actually. I did dodge it. I didn't have a phone till I was very much older, but that was more out of not having money. And then when I did get one, it was the time of just Nokias and Snake and stuff, you know. Well, it still wasn't that much social media. Even if it was social media, it wasn't apps, you know. We didn't do apps yet. But when I was a kid, like it was Bebo and MySpace, and Bebo was quite addicting. There's no doubt about it. It still had the early thoughts of you know, bad relationship with AI and oh, I'm all out of stamina. I think I have this new move where it lets me do 5 hits. It takes too long. The worst thing that Facebook taught people was online stalking and stuff, you know. They're already doing it in real life, but it made it very easy. Very cancerous. But there's a lot of that going on in Bebo anyway. I think when you have a less than amicable breakup, you're just naturally going to have feelings left over. That's another reason why I always say, like, therapy should be free forever. Because 9 times out of 10, most of the problems in the world from the world leaders and these geniuses, most of their weird, eccentric behavior and horrible behavior could be solved with therapy. Because most of them don't get counseling after a divorce. And people need therapy after a breakup. Then you get these narcissists who start stalking their exes and doing harm to them or something, you know. That's just a control freak that was never told no by their parents, and needs extensive shock therapy, and probably, like, honestly, most of them need hormone injections because they're like roided out the fuck. They're just pumped full of fake testosterone, and their brain can't handle it, so they just go ape shit. Who's in here? Another one of these guys. He's fucking invisible. Why isn't he taking any damage? Dude, I don't really have time to fight another one of these, I'm sorry. Don't mind if I open this, dude. Well done, bitch. How did he attack me behind the wall, but it still hit me? Usually these are... Oh, you know what? Damn, I'm so bad. That other one was actually some of that too, wasn't it? Damn, there's another one of those, and he caused me to die from the stuff bursting out of my chest. He was guarding one of those chests, so those are actually extra heals. So that's not a matter of should I get it, can I get it. It's a matter of must get it. Here you go, here's my shortcut. God damn it. I'll have to go back and get there. Where was that? I was like right at the end of the avian marsh place or something, wasn't it? Fuck, I can't remember. Who made that noise? My worst habit is opening the shortcut and then never using it. I'll do the full level again. It's like, huh? Why the fuck did I do that? Let's see if we can get this guy. I don't have any special fancy Skyburn might, but I might be able to. I think he likes it. Like the fucking Joker or something. Alright, cool. See what this says. Your elixirs sell like wildfire, and you could produce more and satiate the ever-growing demand. Alright. Sounds like they mixed up all this plague inside the elixirs, causing people to go full zombie. Better be don't think there is going to be a heal up here. The shortcut's all we're going to get. I didn't see any shrine or anything. Get the feeling on the top of this tower there's going to be a boss and got half health and no heal. See, do we get jumped by anybody else? Oh, there's a shrine right there. No, it's not. It's another chest. Alright, come on with your bad self. I have fought many of your kind and I'll do it again. Nice, you actually got a hit in there. Let's try this form or whatever it's called. That didn't work at all. Suck my dick. It didn't work at all. I thought it said it would give me invincibility. Why is the translation of some of these fucking spells like a brain dead fart writing down on the screen? What a pointless thing to do. You see me, I was turning blue and I was doing some kind of stuff, but he still stomped on me. I wouldn't have used it if I had known it was going to do that. What would be the point? Yeah, I told you I didn't find a heal in there. All the way back here. Where the fuck was that? Ah, it's the hardest part with these interconnected levels. Your brain is like working on short-term memory. This one? There you go. Now we have like 9 of them. That's probably the most you can get. I didn't open any of these. I didn't get the chance. Yeah, I remember we talked about that actually. At this level, the entire thing is based on one resting checkpoint. You just need to open up gates along the way. Let's try and get back there with your big beautiful peach. Your big beautiful peach. I don't know what else I was supposed to do. I must have came through that entire area with no heals. They do demand a lot of you sometimes. Ah. You're playing Fate novel listening. No worries, I appreciate that. I just kind of riffing. Sometimes when you're doing these kind of games, your brain goes to another place. I always said you should like study the brain waves of someone playing a Souls game. It's weird. You like sort of autopilot and then you go to a different. You're interacting with different parts of your brain or something. It's very strange. Oh bollocks! How many times that one got me? Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Why is she wearing no shoes now? I had shoes on you, Missy. Alright, let's not waste too much time. Let's just get back to where we were. You can tell, like, for me to open up a gate over there, I would have to climb the entire way up and then try and find my way right. I was probably pretty close to it. I have a bastard of a habit of getting right to the good stuff. Oh, and there's something wrong here. Something's been... Yeah. Fucking thing. I knew there was something wrong. Am I gonna have time to do it? I'm not. Okay. I changed it when I was fighting the bow sorcerer. I never changed it back. There you go. Recovers a little bit of health every time you kill an enemy. It's a very small amount, but in the grand scheme of things, getting through huge mob areas, it's massive. It's the difference between not actually healing at all. Alright, see you quick. Most of these enemies I think will just respawn. Yep. We did open the big door at the top, so that's huge. We need to open the door at the sides. Come on with your fine ass. No ads, right? Exactly. I'm glad. I would turn all that stuff off if I could. Oh, there was a shrine here. Oh. Oh my fucking god, dude. This guy, there's an NPC talking. Who is this? Is that your man? Is that he? Okay.
You again?
No, that's Lee. Okay. Well, I don't know you. I can't really see you in this light, dude.
Who would have thought? WENXIU was cruel to the core. And it only worsened after Father passed. Perhaps his death will bring about some manner of peace. With WENXIU gone, I had hoped to speak with WENXIU.
WENXIU.
But he's
They're with the rebels too? But now he's a drunkard.
Is nothing.
Oh yeah, you're the guy who kept giving us wine. So has this been here this whole time? So it was the bastard way. I swear this door wasn't open. Enter dream. Teleport. Yes, I guess. Cramming in the double XP. Oh, nice. Did you play any of the Battlefield? Open beta. Which COD is it? Is the newest Black Ops? The new Black Ops. How do you get that item? You can fall down from above. Is that a boss, you think? God knows. Okay, this is not the way we went. One of these have to open the side gate, right? Gotta get that side hole. Came in this way, didn't we? Does none of those gates open up to the far side? No, I think it has to be way the fuck up there. Damn. Trying to learn better, not just to open random doors. That's the cunting way the game is. Because I screwed up an entire quest line by opening a random door. That's just cruel. Okay, we're not that far back. Yeah, it has to be up there, but in the courtyard, and then to the right. Should have done that long ago. But now that there's a shrine there, it doesn't really matter. I came over here. It was like a dead end, though. Oh, maybe I can get this guy. Oh, it'd be so quick. There you go. Watch, those guys will go right back and shoot you. You're so funny. Is this it? Can I even open it? No, it doesn't even open this side. How the hell would you do that? Oh, it needs to be up and around. Okay, well, I don't think I would have ever stood the chance of doing that then. Okay, I think this was the side door we actually opened. So this one might lead over there. Just gotta show how incredibly massive this temple is. Nope, it's no good either. So I need to climb on top of the roof of the temple and go around. What the fuck is this guy doing? Not fighting y'all, you're born as piss. Seen one mage, seen them all. Get some new magic tricks. Pull a rabbit out of your ass instead of a hat or something, I don't know. Kids are getting bored. Need something new. Alright, this is the dude we died to. I think if I come up here and then go around the outside, I'd be able to jump. That's how close I was. And these guys aren't that hard anyway, you know. Ooh. Just because you get the added bonus, and by bonus I mean fear, of having no heals, being one shot away from death, you know. Some will choke, some will rise, some will fall.
My nation. God.
My nation for a Klondike bar. You can go to your god with all that. See, look, normally you'd be able to get through there, but you can't. It still needs to be higher. Higher and higher still. I suppose if they're a shortcut at that point in the game, it would make sense to wall them off. Oh, we could have a cool fight with the waterfall or something. What the hell's making that noise? Stop it. Is that one of those bastards again? Yeah, it is. Shine your fucking light somewhere else, bitch. Oh, this place is full of them. This is cool. It's very much like Bloodborne. What does this do? Is this like move? Use a mechanism. This is a cool idea. The ladder moves one up and moves one down. Just kill the fucking lantern guy. Bitch! Just careful, they could see you from far away. What's with all the flames as well? Little birdie! Shut up. You friend or foe? Why do these guys look like they're not dead? Just taking a knee. See what I was saying about those interconnected levels? My god. That takes a brain and a half, let me tell you. One that I do not have. Good for them. Bang. The ability to... You'd have to, I guess, pre-map it out, wouldn't you? Break them all! Oh no, is that bitch in here too? I fucking hate you. Alright, what is the story with this stuff? Does it block an attack? What's the story? Can't lock onto it. No, it didn't! Look, I'm nearly dead! I fucking hate that spell. Oh, that's all it does, is it? I see what it does now. I think it gives you one extra dodge or something. It's basically like, yeah, look at that. It's fucking shite. It's Bloodhound Step. You have to just hit me through the stairs. It's Bloodhound Step, but you have to... Oh fuck, I mean do that. You have to use it first. Can't lock onto it because this bitch on the stairs. Fucking Harry Potter looking ass. Get out from under the stairs. I don't know, yeah, so those are like, when they're dead, so they're not that big of a deal, right? They come back over the course of the game, but they keep making them stronger and making them do more damage. So there's more health and more damage. You'd be like, that makes sense, you're further in the game, but it's the same enemy, the same attacks. But they just two-shot you. Like, there's no right, there's no rhyme or reason for any of it. Owie. Oh, I fucking hate that they don't let you get up off the ground. He's cool. Come on! That boy needs his own fighting game. Nice. Good fight, I love this. Nice! Nothing like a 7-hitter quitter and then begins another 6-hit combo afterwards. How do you dodge that second part? I guess you don't. Come on! How you like that, bitch? 2 arms! 2 legs. Yeah, he dropped a radiant one. He was cool as shit. What's this one? Pay your respects before the divine statue to reunite with faces of the past. You just have these little dreams of her sister. I think you do worship, yeah. You don't know what happened to her. She used to be a pirate. Unless you get the deluxe edition, you don't get the little eye patch to make her really look like a pirate. But when you do these things, she gets like little weird memories coming back. She's amnesia. See?
When will Mother get better? Does Father hate us now?
We'll have to figure it out later. We got some kind of temple elixir. What the fuck is this thing? Mechanism can't be used right now. I hate when that happens. I think it's one of the... Yeah, there's an elevator up there. Okay. Okay, knocked down. Okay, now where the fuck am I? Oh! Where the hell did he come from? Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Please, no enemies. I have no heals though. I'm fucked. Dude, where did he come from? That scared the piss flaps out of me. He just spawned on my body. Would I have like health pills or something? Where are they? There you go. Oh my god. That's all it did? I thought it was like restorative over time. Restores health slowly over time. Man, fuck that. Nothing better than getting ganked by a big bird thing just after fighting big old demon thing. Where'd he go? I want to see if the shortcut's over there. Sorry, sir. I totally want to fight you. But, like, I'm this close. No, I'm not. Dang. How? How? It's actually down there somewhere. Oh, is that where the... No, it's not. Where was the guy with the lightsaber? He's around here somewhere. Swear to God, there was a dude with, like, a fucking lightsaber blade. That is some of the gates over there. And then where does this lead to then? That's there. There's a gate there. That is a shortcut there. But you'd think you'd be there and you're not. That's wild. Just how big this temple is. It is a place unto itself. Nice. When you don't have health or heals, man, enemies just become something else entirely. So funny. I even laugh at myself. I don't like fighting on a hill either. Nice. He's still going. What a fucking douchebag. Well, how many slashes was that? You need to change that spell back. I don't like that ethereal form. It does remind me of Bloodhound Step or whatever it was. People fucking obsessed over that thing. Became completely reliant on it. Cracked me up. It's like, relax. It's an extra couple iframes. The old moniker still stands. If you can't do it without it, you shouldn't do it with it. You've learned nothing. This is the shortcut. Yes, this is the real shortcut. There's actually a place to rest there. Suck my dick. Alright. I hate that they can just come in the middle. If there's an NPC there. I'm so used to NPCs dying from enemies and from my own hits. Alright, cool. If I can just find a boss here, be a nice place to leave it. This place is huge though. I still think there's like a half left. Mad. To give me a shortcut beside that shortcut just kind of shows how little I need that shortcut. Okay, is this guy, where did he actually come from? You can see there's nobody here. Wait, I think I see a crow shadow. There he is. So he came from there. Dirty old bastard. See you spawn in now, fucker. Now he's confused. He doesn't know where to go. Watch, he's gonna come over here. So that's what he did. He did a full fucking Superman Zod fight. I can't move. God, that shit. Did you see that? Now you're fucking broken. The goober. Okay, so there was nothing over here. And then I think it's nothing over here either. I'm assuming there has to be even just like a little mini boss here or something. Where was this boat as well? Did you guys see anything? Maybe there's a harbour over there. We did all that. We went over there. That's how we kind of originally got in here. So we don't need to retrace our steps here. It looks like maybe you have to go back up. Do that lantern stuff again. I think. Oh, is this guy going to come back? Alright. What a level. Holy Christ. Here's me thinking this chapter was weird and short. Yeah. Not even close. They're so mashed together, these two areas, that it's like fucking 10 hours between them. Alright, is there a mechanism on this side? No. But I need to do that though. Somehow I need to stay in the middle while using the mechanism to go left and right. Yes, we get it. You're allowed to sing. Allowed to sing, allowed to dance. Yeah, these guys are definitely copying that idea. There's like a madness thing in Bloodborne. Looks like maybe you have to... Would I make it over there before it rises up, you think? Let's try it. I don't think she would though. No, it won't let you. Okay. That makes sense. That would ruin the puzzle. So what is it then? How do you even begin? Sorry, Birdie, but you remind me when I'm trying to think. It's got to do with this... this elevator. Oh, it looks like you can drop down here from the sides as well. Maybe. Is there a way to go up? Come back down? No. How do you even fall off that edge? You just don't. How do we gotta climb up even higher? Dear God. Yeah, I don't think we'll win here. Could we find a way in here? Gotta go up to go down and go down to go up. No, that's no good there. Yeah, dude. What the fuck do you do here? Is any of these a door? I'm surprised. When is a door not a door? Let me in. Makes you think maybe you could go back this side. Is that even a bridge? It is. But I can't get up there. I don't know, I don't feel like I should be tracing too much of my steps to go back up, right? Otherwise I would have went up there by accident. Let's give it a shot. Where does this go? Nothing. It's a way lower bridge. Is there a way of going up in here? Hello. Get fucked down. Oh, I lost health there? So there's this as well. That's clearly sort of a secret. Couldn't get up here. This just leads back there. Almost down here. Springs from that bastard. So many birds. Yeah, I'm officially stuck. It's gotta be got to do with that elevator. There seems to be only one mechanism that works it though. There's no bridge up there. What's on this ladder? Climb the fucking ladder, thank you. Bitch! Still don't know what the fuck they're doing anyway. Shopping, maybe it's like a trap or something. See, there's a way in that way. I can't get over there. Must be a way of dropping down here. These don't do anything. And the mechanism down below doesn't work. It's meant to power that elevator. Yes. Intriguing. Yeah, you think there'd be another mechanism here somewhere. But it's not. Now. Shit, it's like the first time I'm legitimately stuck. Might actually be down where the shortcut is then, like. The elevator wouldn't work. It's one of those elevators where you have to have used it to come back down. Jesus Christ, how high up does that go? Booty chicks. This is just a double shortcut. It definitely wasn't that over here. Hate that you can't climb up some places. That's video game logic for you though. Maybe there was a reason to allow you to go back there, maybe. Fuck if I know. Definitely a little puzzle. This didn't lead to a new place. No. But maybe they want you to go back up into this tower. It's clever, there's basically 3 towers. Get as high as a motherfucker. This one just leads to that dude saying his prayers. I want to fight him again, he's annoying. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Maybe there's a ladder on the outside. No, it is. Yeah, how do you fucking get out there? Laughing like a buffoon. Like over here. What? How do you get out there? It's only a way back, isn't it? You see what they're doing to me? They're making me crazy. And that leads up there. That's only from above. I have to drop down from above, maybe? Definitely one of those jobbies. I ain't fighting you, dude. Couldn't be arsed. Alright, let's do that. At least the one part that starts the puzzle off. It's like here somewhere. You good, bro? Watch, you hit me through the floor. Need to get out on that roof somehow. Ay, ay, ay. You can't get rid of this tiny little piece of wood. Man, that's dope. God damn it. Must be a point to get out onto that roof. That, I feel like that starts it off. A lot of this stuff seems optional too. What the fuck am I missing? Little optional chests and that. Just a tiny little bridge. Think it's meant to jump down from here? Nah, that's death. I'm surprised how bad the fall damage is. We did this. Can we get out? Even if we get out on that roof somehow. Nah, I'm just going around the circle. What could it be? Son of a bitch. There's one little stairs or a shelf that I just can't find. A lot of these little empty hallways I hate as well. Like, you gotta lead somewhere. Where is it? Usually you'd say just drop down from the very top, but I can't get up any higher. Must be in the very, very far left one then, isn't it? We're in that one. That one only goes up so high too though. I was in there, I was in most of them. Suppose maybe I went too far into the getting shortcuts to the door. There's a door, but it's not your door, therefore no door. It's over here. It's the other side of this place, isn't it? Yes, sir. This place feels kind of empty now. You good, bro? How bad do you want to die? Very bad. Hello. We did this part though. God damn it. Whatever. Oh, what the fuck? I have to do this. Whatever it is, we're gonna learn the hard way. I can tell you that much. I hate that they respawn those guys. They're the most annoying enemy in the game. And fucking lock on face magic. I think what I'm gonna need to have to do is look at that fucking shit. I fucking jinxed myself. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I can't even get up there now. Fucking hate lock on magic. Lock on magic plus shockwave. Gay. Why don't you just Uber the magic to me? Like when I get up here, I went down for the shortcuts. Really, what I need to do is just try and get onto the second level roof. There's gotta be a way. This is like the fifth. Just missing something simple. Honestly, when I play these games autopilot, it's usually for the best. I don't get stuck. And then I switch off autopilot and it's bad. I focus too much. Okay, what was in here? The zombies. Bitch! That dude fucking. And wasn't there another one of those bitches? How y'all doing? Okay, then there was this bit. Kinda where I wanted to go. This is how we got the original shortcut. But then it just brings you over here. Damn! It's gotta be the elevator. I can do that shit too, you know. I still think I need to get up higher. Oh my fucking god, magic through the wall. Are you okay, sir? Pussy whipped. You seem far too happy to die. Okay, so that's that bit. That helps us at all, does it? Fuck. Gotta be the elevator then. The lantern. Maybe you don't kill the guy in the middle or something? I'm trying to think, like, would somebody else move it back or something? down here? Some more shortcuts. Not the shortcut you're after. I'm just going around in a big dirty circle. I hate when this happens. Mission 1, little valuable piece. It's like right above us, and I can't get in here. This is kind of the reward for getting over there. That would be a thing to help you level up your heals. Cannot get in there. What should be some dumbass item or little piece of floor or something you have to break? It's like, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? Let me in! Oh no, that's what was making the noise. There's traps. Wait, didn't? No, we didn't do that part. So there's traps there. How do I get over there? Has to be from above. But I can't get up there. We got this guy. Just can't get up. It's really good. Can I shoot this mechanism? Try this again. Maybe I can. I just wasn't quick enough, maybe? No. There's a mechanism there, you see. That's also coming from up above. Meow, meow. I might have to use the shortcut, maybe. Just don't think it'll help me. If I leave it that way and come around, you're still going to be blocked on the other side. That's not the initial problem. Let's see, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. We'll just make sure not to rest so these bastards don't come back, because half of you getting confused about where to go or where you are is caused by discombobulation from all the fucking enemies, you know. Discombobs. Secret boss? I hope so. That'd be nice. We do love a good secret boss. I've been trying not to fuck up some of the endings so I can get all the bosses. It's the only time I ever step out of, like, not fucking spoiling shit. It's in the US. Oh my god, where the hell did you come from? US steel plant near Pittsburgh. I exploded today. Good lord. 15 ambulance. Many injured. What happened? Exploded, just people not checking stuff. You hate to hear that because it's just another pin in the whole AI thing again, you know. It's like, well, if this was AI, oh look, you come up here too. How the hell do you do that? If this was AI, no one would have got hurt. This guy's such a stubborn prick, oh my god. He's still got the spell off, what a wanker. Normally when you kill them, the spell goes away. Stay back there? No. Good dungeon design. It's funny as people don't want to admit it, but these kind of dungeons and levels in Souls-likes are very reminiscent of old Zelda. No one wants to admit that because, like, no. That's what they're like. Interconnected, open up shortcuts and secret doors and secret rooms and getting power. See, this is what I was talking about. But it's still not in the right place. How the fuck do you get over there? Wait, maybe I can go this way now. Oh, damn it. I don't think that's the way to do it though, is it? They're both blocked off. Very notably blocked off though, look. Like, we're so close. This tiny bit here, she won't. I just don't think that would be the right way because it It would infuriate the player. It's a pity. She can't climb over this. Isn't that crazy? But don't you just want to hurt somebody? I wonder what I'm missing. Yeah, yeah. The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. So close. That's mad. I didn't even know there was that many open still. La la. Spring sprung. Sorry, I must consult the Googles. See what the fuck I'm doing now. Dee 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 dee. Wah 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 wah. Probably something simple. I'm going to be kicking myself here in about 2 seconds. I love to see people falling at the same things I fall. After he's fighting that guy through the wall. Baby, baby, baby. Oh, I see a big giant cut. This guy got lost as well. I feel you. I feel you, dude. Ah, it sucks. That sucks. It's a tiny ladder I missed. Sucks to be me, I guess. It's a ladder literally like perpendicular to the wall. I knew it was gonna be something like that. You'll really kick yourself when you see this one. It's basically this ladder here, like. Fucking sucks! That's alright. Actually, I don't think I was even out here, so. Just making life hard himself. Who is this? Oh, hell yeah. Wasn't you a boss? She's like the loot playing girl. I love the ones that can dodge like that. Oh, I think she liked that one. She kissing me? Oh my, oh my. You loud. Oh yeah, she has like a weird fucking fetus baby head like from the chick from Topaz. Why is there a man in the way there? Here's the little dude. Come here, little dude. Yep. She's actually got the, she's the same as that other chick. Do you remember her? When she does that twirl to dodge. Good stuff. The fucking twirling dodge shit. This might actually lead to a shortcut. Oh no, here we go. Temple. What the fuck is out here? Don't know, but we're gonna whoop this guy's ass. And get him with the old trademark special. Oh, he fucking heard me already. He heard my naked footsteps, apparently. Jake. Another brilliant feather. It's so weird we're getting those and those radiant ones. I feared this place was meant to be the easier place. Even though it didn't feel like it right now. What a level. I'm convinced they have so many of those birds in there just to have some music. Wait, hold on, is that dog? Where the fuck do you come from? Cock-a-doodle-doo. Are these two fighting each other? Let's get it on! Fighting something. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Get up there. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Thinking inside that other temple will lead to a shortcut. I just kind of wanted a boss, honestly, because we were doing the avian place. Not every stream is just going to be banger after banger boss. I think what happened was I beat the sorcerers, not fast or anything, but just relatively into that level early. And this one has just been exploring the rest of that level. What's this now? 4 catties of Cinnabar. Cinnabar Island. Okay. Oh! Why the hell did she do that? That was crazy. Can I still get this item? I can. It is Demon Pendant. I'll definitely use that. Increase your weapon's fire damage, the cost of reducing its physical damage. Well, that's your thing. I was hoping for a few more bosses. They should have done like either an entrance boss or a midway boss. That's okay. But most of these enemies honestly have been mini bosses in their own right. Fuck's sake. Pretty bird. Yeah, who the fuck are they fighting? Yeah, some of these birds are fucking insane. To do that demonic shit. This guy, look, his AI is broken now. Sorry, buddy. You have a broken AI. It's part of the temple trying to beat. Oh, you fucking dildo. Oh my god, I'm dead. Wow, insta kill me. Nothing wrong with magic, right? Nothing wrong with magic. I'm like the opposite. I put these like magic apologists into the ground face first. Face down, ass up, just as they play these games. You just get fucking shotgun faced by purple stuff. Like, okay, makes sense. We don't need difficulty options in these games. You've already got ultra easy mode. Just use magic to do tens of thousands of damage in an instant. From a distance. Boom! God is shooting us with purple lasers from a distance. This poor guy, man, he never asked for this. Get him, you little Ming warrior bat. He's trying to fight back the plague, but the plague don't fight back. Boom! Spanking everybody. Everybody dying in here? What the fuck? Alright, Mr. Ming warrior, don't fight me. I saved your life. Okay, you wanna die too? Take a fucking knee. Bow down to your dominatrix mommy. Yes, please. Good news. Research from India showed blowing through a conch shell could help treat a potentially deadly snoring condition. Really? Like, is it sleep apnea? I know a lot of people suffer from that. Sleep apnea is where you like wake yourself up and you stop breathing. And it's a conch shell. I was wondering about that. That's interesting because I always felt like that there's a lot of healing powers through. Oh, there we go. There's one. Boink. A lot of healing powers through sound, you know. Anyone else be like, dude, you're high on your ass. Oh, hold on. I think is this lightsaber guy? How's our health? Can't see. I get rid of everything. Health's good. Okay, let's do it. Is this lightsaber guy? I see blue light everywhere. Oh yes, it is. Let's go. Look, he's got a fucking lightsaber. Hello? Well, he had a lightsaber. That's South General LIU. Oh, this was the guy they were talking about. Oh, he's got guns as well. This is fucking Bloodborne, man. Let's go, Louis. Ow, I better than any damage though. Nice. What's he doing that? Motherfucking invisible. Get out of there, bitch. I got paralysis. I've never seen that before. Just gonna keep shooting me? That's so cool. You will fall. Just like the rest of them. It's okay. Don't be a bitch. Take it like a man. You got a halfway point? Come on. Well, don't be shooting me like a little bitch. This ain't Bloodborne. Get your fucking ass over here, you little drunk baby. Come on. That's it. Bring that fucking ass over here. Let's get it on. Put the gun away. It's just... We're playing samurais and ninjas here. We're not playing fucking gunners. He didn't want to put the gun away, so now I'm going to have to spank. Babakura. You will learn on this day. You ain't no fucking Raiden. You thinking you Darth Vader? You're messing with a chicken underpants. Nothing is stronger. Nothing. Where you going, man? High off your ass. Oh, I missed him. He went invisible. Now he's doing some crazy stuff in the air. Holy shit. You see that? Oh, he's gonna kill me. No, I can't move. Oh, dude, I couldn't move. Did you see that? I couldn't move. Never got the heal either. Nice. So we had the killing blow, and he turned invisible into smoke into the air. Bam. There's that jank I was talking about. Remember I said I have like a level of 3. Nice. So I never got the heal. Once he did that smoke thing, he came down, and then I tried to heal, he shot me. Then I tried to heal, he did electricity. Then I tried to heal, and then he just finished me off. So that's what you're dealing with here. That's the kind of shit with this game. Chocolate. And he was good as dead if there wasn't jank and he turned into smoke. Silly boy. You're not that strong at all. You just don't want to die. Is it up this way? I like the lightsaber stuff. It sucks. He's kind of, once again, all these bosses are kind of, they add a little bit too much, you know? It's like putting too much cayenne pepper and you have the shits with the whole night. And in this case, it's giving him a gun for no reason. For no reason. We haven't had guns in the whole fucking game. Right, come on off, you drunk ass. I got stuck in this corner, of course. Because we need a fucking tree and all these bricks and scaffolding and stuff. Whoa, what the hell is that? Come on, slow ass. Is that what the paralysis maybe? Ah, fuck off. Cowardly bastards. Nice. Too much shit in this battlefield. Nice. Do you notice he didn't say Storm Asunder there? It's such a shit name for what a cool enemy. South General. Come on, dude. Let's get crafty. Don't like he can turn to smoke. He really does think. Look at that. I completely missed him. That missed him because he turns to smoke. Now he's hitting the wall. He's stuck. It sucks that he can turn to smoke like that. You good, bro? Stop turning to smoke. Fuck, they did both miss. Nice. That one. Sometimes he talks and sometimes he doesn't. Now he's hitting a tree. kind of sick bastard attacks a tree. Nice, full 180 turn there. Nice, I can't even get up off the ground again. I don't like when they do that. Alright, come on, busybody. Storms asunder. You get hit with 3 in the face there. No reload for the gun around, huh? Nice.
I won't allow you to ruin Father's Wuchang.
Oh, we kill him with no heals? Oh, bitch, what are you doing? Finish him. Oh. She's stuck again. Finish her. She's no stamina. Oh, that was close. GG. Storms asunder. GG's. That boy had more tricks up his sleeve than a magician. He had lightning. He had smoke. He had guns. He had storm magic. Like, oh my god, dude. What an overachiever. GG's. There we go. We got the boss we wanted. Would have got him first try if I didn't get stuck in this debris over here. It was a mix of this thing here and then this tiny little barrel here. Stuck on you. Like Siamese twins at an orgy. Anyway, next month will be 4 years since his passing. This house owned by junkyard manager Grandpa. Oh. Snore Grove eventually got it fixed. Yeah, they used to have these rings. You remember that? Were they any good, those rings? Or was that like a fake thing? What do you think? Like a snore's ring. Like every dude in my family had like sleep apnea. Which is that thing where it like wakes you up at the start. Look at that tree with the skulls in it. Nice, he was full on Darth Vader. That was so cool. Alright, I'm just trying to see is there a shortcut. I'm kind of done for this session. I just wanted a boss. A boss. There, that's cool. Hello, birdie. Can you get through here? No, that's so weird. You can't climb over that. Weird. Have to be up here. Under the sea. I think we have a little shortcut anyway. You know, the gates should lead over. Is it further back down over there? I think so. I think you can see some bridges. Wow, wow, wow. We have a little ladder down the bottom anyway, so it's not a whole lot of time wasted. He was a cool boss. Some of them have really crappy names though. I understand that they're like North, Ming's North General and South General. But I thought we killed. There's one there. I thought we killed a Ming General already. Yeah, at least we can open this up. Feel at least a little important. Good. What an insane huge place. That's not even the big boss of the chapter. I'll have to do that another time. Remember we were here for. There's another gate over there. Oh yeah. Yeah, you get a little bit peeved off because you're like, oh, I could have got him the first attempt. And then the second attempt, honestly, I didn't even want to beat him. And I was just that close and there's no stamina. I knew what I was doing. I was like, you have to go for broke when you've nothing left. But to kill him like that sort of feels like kind of shitty too. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it as always. Got a nice bit of Mafia in there. Got really cool. Now we're in the Mafia. We're Mafiosa now. We'll see what kind of missions, and no doubt there'll be a lot of jealousy and people double crossing and doing their own little side gigs, so that'll be fun. And yeah, there's a good few games coming out this week. And more Grounded 2 and more of this. Hell yes. Hell yes. I'm excited. Good stuff coming. You guys have a good night. I'll see you later.